What's up, everybody? Midday Monday. It's time to get your mind right, get your body right. It is Iron Minds episode 63. I think Coleman's over there complaining about what we're going to be doing today. Let's go.
Hey. Hey.
All right.
Already throwing
Complaining, dude.
Complaining.
Already throwing you under the bus. That's just how it goes. How do you get my water bottle, bro? Look at this water bottle, man. We need the fam to pick some of these up, man.
Yeah.
Ironminds.io.
Oh, they're great. Love the
Phenomenal
rebranded
water bottle,
logo.
dude. Love it, love it, love it. How you doing, my friend?
Good. Monday morning after a turkey day, just getting ready to get the body moving a little bit.
That's right. You know, we got, you're doing the math, everybody. We got 28 days until Christmas. Christmas on a Monday. So 4 weeks from today, we got Christmas. And so we got 4 weeks to work off the turkey and all the fun stuff that we had for Thanksgiving. Get ready for the holidays. Do you guys do a big meal at Christmas as well? Or is it more kind of tapered down a little bit?
Massive for Christmas.
Really?
So my wife's family,
Okay.
Italian, technically Sicilian, so you got to say that.
Okay.
We do a big Italian dinner. We do stuffed shells, the 7 fishes dinner. Like, we do all of it.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You guys don't mess around.
Yeah.
See, our Christmas is a little bit lighter.
It's weight gaining season over here.
We typically have a Christmas dinner with everybody, which is decent size. But then, and that's before Christmas. That's like with all the Bullocks, the family, my wife's family. And then Christmas Day, right around there, it's a little bit lighter, a little ham. You know, not a whole lot, which is good. So, all right.
So you're team ham for Christmas, turkey for
We are team ham for Christmas, team turkey for Thanksgiving, which I got to be honest, I'm kind of over turkey. I don't know, not a huge fan.
Yep.
Not a huge fan.
I 100% agree. Ham is definitely better, I would say.
I would rather have ham for both Thanksgiving and Christmas if I had options. That's what I would prefer.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, man, dealing with a little injury here. Got a little tendonitis here in the left elbow. Been ibuprofen it up, icing it up, trying to relax that elbow just a little bit. So today I'm going to do more legs and abs because I can do abs without my arms. So got to do that. Just a reminder, everybody, make sure you follow us on social media out there in the ether. Tell us your story about getting your mind right, getting your body right. Man, I love hearing these stories like Corey Albers in our industry. Dude, he was overweight, lost a ton of weight, and now he goes and he does like body sculpting. Chris Jolly's got an amazing transformation. So many people have great stories. Oh, there he is. There he is.
He knows something's going on, so he's gotta be a part of it.
Yeah. All right. We also got Natalia with us today. Where's Natalia? Natalia, are you able to talk? Are you able to jump in and converse with us? How are you today?
I'm good. I didn't realize I was joining you guys today as well.
Podcast director extraordinaire. Do you have any challenges for us today? Is there any TikTok challenges we got to look at? Anything at all?
Well, no TikTok challenges. I thought it'd be nice to kind of focus maybe on, an office setting. I know a lot of people are probably still working. Hopefully you got off for the holidays. So maybe focusing on some movements, some workouts that you could easily get up from your desk and make your body move a little quickly. If you guys like squats are really good. I believe I mentioned some oblique twists earlier, which are also known as Russian twists. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do know what those are. I'm actually going to do some of those today. So that's a good point. You know, when I was at, my first job in the industry was at DAT. And that was also when I got in the best shape of my adult life. After college, this was the best shape of my adult life. I was doing P90X, and I was just really getting after it at that point. And one thing that I did was every time I got up to go to the fax machine, believe it or not, yes, I used the fax machine back then. But anytime I got up to go use the fax machine or to the printer to make some copies or whatever that I might need to make, I would stop and do 20 push-ups. So I
Awesome.
program it all. I do the push-ups in between as it would go, and then I would, finish up and I'd go back to my desk. And I did that 4 or 5 times a day. It's 100 push-ups that I'm going to be doing each day just by making that little correction. And that's something you can do now is if you set your timer for the top of the hour every hour, or maybe 5 till the top of the hour, so it's 55, and it goes off, you just take a quick pause, do some push-ups or do some sit-ups or something. Throughout your day, you'll get in some good training, but it won't be terribly intense. It'll actually be pretty easy to do that. So little trick that I learned back in the day. I'm going to show a couple of things today that people can do whenever they are just at their desk. It might look weird, but if you get the whole office in on this, it won't look nearly as weird. So obviously one of those is just to do some slow pace squats. All right. So you're not trying to go really fast. You're trying to go really, really slow. So instead of just doing like a normal squat, I would just go down and I'd come back up. Just real simple like that. All right. Well, one of the things that you can do that will help with a little bit of your stability, some of those extra little bitty muscles, is to take your time. So instead of that, you're going to count to 5 going down and count to 5 coming up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can even stop if you can hold it for 5 seconds here. That's cool. Looking forward, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just a little extra intensity is all. So 1, 2,
form is everything.
3, 4,
Absolutely.
5. Hold it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll notice that some of your muscles will start hurting after just 2 or 3 of these. It's really amazing how just slowing everything down, give it some intentionality. It forces some of those smaller muscles that you typically don't use.
There's actually a term for that.
Here's Tiger. Look, here's Tiger right here. There's Tiger right there. We got the dogs with us today, man.
Yeah.
There's actually a term for that. It's called time under tension. So it's a weightlifting term. It refers to total amount of time that's a muscle or muscle group is under activation during a set. And it's actually can be a little bit more effective than, just trying to grab the heaviest weight and doing as many reps as possible, which is something I learned early on as well, which, you can see some pretty fast results with time under tension versus, trying to get as many reps as possible in. And it helps a lot. And it also helps with your form too, trying to make sure that you have, that muscle to mind connection, that you're actually targeting the muscle group you're trying to. And also earlier with what you were saying, with just those small workouts, I was reading something with Cleveland Clinic. One of the research is done showing that under short periods of time, like under 10-minute workouts of high intensity physical activity throughout the day can actually help a lot more, or it's like a lot more effective than what's it called?
Like one longer workout?
Yeah, the longer workouts. I think like 40-minute workouts as well. So the more you kind of throw in activity throughout your day, it's actually more effective than, going to the gym for an hour at times, which I think is kind of refreshing because sometimes you don't want to spend an hour in the gym. Or
keep you active throughout the day.
Yeah.
And again, if you just take, 3 or 4 minutes and do this, it doesn't take that long just to get a nice little workout with those muscles. What are you going to say, Coleman?
I was going to say it's a big time commitment. Blocking off, I'm going to go to the gym for an hour and a half, spread it out throughout the day, work on little core groups there, and it goes a long way. And
a lot of times you don't even need to change clothes. I mean, you're not going to sweat a whole lot, but you'll feel the burn. So you won't sweat as much, but man, you'll definitely feel it. And I really like it with, you're sweating a little more than I am what I'm doing. But I also noticed that this works really well with push-ups, with pull-ups. If you take things like a pull-up and you just go nice and slow on that pull-up, you'll get a lot of work out of that one pull-up that you don't get, especially if you go slow coming back as well. There's a lot of ways that you can just isolate some of those muscles and get a good workout without the cardio side of things. Cardio is a whole other thing, but this is just more keeping those muscles engaged.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll say I'm already starting to sweat. Jeez.
That's just because you got to shape, So what's interesting? What's interesting is, so I think it's good that we're coming up on December 1st. So December 1st is Thursday. I think it's good that we talk about this as well because, first of the year, what everybody's going to be thinking about, New Year's resolutions. Okay, this year I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to get in shape, right? I'm going to start a schedule. Why not start that now? Get 5 weeks ahead, New Year's is, I believe it's on a Monday as well. So it's 5 weeks from today is New Year's. So what would it look like if 2024, if you got started, but you were already 5 weeks ahead with maybe a couple days off for Christmas, enjoy the Christmas holiday, but you're 5 weeks ahead.
Quick correction there. December 1st is on Friday.
Oh, December 1st is Friday. The 30th is on Thursday. Thank you. But I do know that New Year's is 5 weeks from today. So I do know that. By the way,
you're talking about January 1st. That is a Monday.
Yeah, January 1st is a Monday. I do know that. So 5 weeks from now, man, what would you feel like if you got a little activity going and you were ahead of the game? Tiger's going to make these really hard today, I can tell. Make these really, really hard.
Well, that's why Planet Fitness is still in business. Everybody sets their New Year's resolution, go and sign up for a gym, and they don't go within the first month and a half. And just literally the gym membership sits there. So it's like, what's the point of setting a New Year's resolution if you don't hold yourself accountable? So start it today. Start today. That's right. Just keep moving through.
Yep.
Because otherwise, you're not doing anybody any favors there.
These Frogger sit-ups here, same thing. Nice and slow movements, man. I'll tell you, you really start to feel them. Feel them in your legs, feel them in your back, obviously your abs. Just slow everything down.
Those are good. I always try to do those as like a warm-up before doing legs, because if I try to do that after a leg workout, they feel like lead. I can't lift them up.
Yeah, they do. Work on your breathing. But now really think about that. 5 weeks from today, what would that look like? If you started your New Year's resolution and you were already 5 weeks into a new habit, man, that'd make a big, big difference. That's for sure. All right, back to the slow ones. I'm going to do this one a little bit different. So I'm going to do skaters, but I'm going to do them slower. So here's how skaters work. So instead of doing your typical movement like that, you're going to go 1 foot. You're going to slide one behind you, arms up, and then bring the knee up like this. So now we're going on. And try not to touch anything on the ground. This is a stabilizer drill. You'll feel all those stabilizer muscles like in your left ankle, my left ankle that I'm on right now. You'll feel all of those as you bring it up. Nice and slow. A little touch on the back there for stabilization. But man, I feel that ankle working overtime right now to keep me balanced. And that's so good. It's a
great exercise for skiing. It's snowboard and skiing season out here in Colorado.
That's true. When are we going to go skiing, my friend? Actually, I need you to teach me how to snowboard, because I had some punks back when I was a youth pastor try to teach me how to snowboard, and I about killed myself. Look, it's so easy. Just, strap on and go. That didn't work.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like skiing is definitely more popular these days. I feel like when I was growing up, snowboarding was. But now I feel like it's switched again.
Are we going to have Beta tackle the slopes? Do a live stream?
That'd be so fun.
A live stream of Trey trying to learn how to snowboard. So are you skiing or are you snowboarding?
Snowboarding. I actually want to learn how to ski. So
we'll see. We'll trade up. We'll just help each other out. It'll be like a left-hander trying to hit a right-handed golf club and vice versa. That's what's gonna be like.
Yeah. When I was growing up, my parents put me on skis. Apparently, I was just throwing a hissy fit for about a day. I was like, I can't do this. This sucks. Blah, 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 blah. Put me on a snowboard, and it was just like that. Clicked instantly.
Yeah, on the opposite. Skis, got it.
Yeah.
Snowboarding, a little more difficult. That's for sure. Hey, also, I think we're going to be taking a little break here from Iron Minds for December. Not from our own workouts, but from being on the show. I think that's the plan, isn't it? What's the plan here?
Yeah, the plan is throughout December, we're taking a little break, and we're going to come back fresh in January for the new year. So keep a lookout. Obviously, follow the page on those updates. And if you want to go back and rewatch those old episodes, always a good idea, too.
Always a good idea. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit because we're going to be doing those Russian twists you talked about. But I'm going to do them slow motion again. So a lot of times when you do these, you're trying to get like 50 of them in. I'm going to try to do 10 really focused ones, super slow, engaging the core all the way around. So clasp the hands like this. That's one way to do it, or you could do it this way. Either way you want to do it, like that or interlock, doesn't matter. All right, here we go. So hit the mat. 1, slowly come around. Hit the mat. 2. That's 2 right there. As Tiger licks my leg.
That's an important part to the workout.
There's 3. He really wants to go for his walk.
Important piece of this workout is you have to have your furry friend right next to you.
That's right.
As a support.
That's right. I'll tell you what. Sometimes static holds like planks like this. This is essentially a plank with a twist. It really works. Those muscles.
Speaking of beneficial, think about how beneficial walks are. Taking the dog out during the day.
Yep.
Getting some vitamin D, really getting the full body going. Like that goes a really long way.
It is said that people who own dogs are historically in better shape than people who don't. Because of that fact right there. Just taking them out for a walk. You know, it's always a good thing to do.
I love seeing those videos. There's certain videos of people that will film their animal just saying, you know, I got a dog so that way I could have a more active life. And then it's just the dog lazy on the couch taking out the entire day.
Look at that boy. Aww. Look at Tiger. Tiger is a golden doodle. He's a F1B, for those of you that like golden doodles. So he's a mini. He's 24 pounds, and he is cute.
24 pounds.
Super cute dog. He's big enough that you won't step on him, but he's small enough you can pick him up. So you can't pick up Coleman's dog, or maybe you could, but
yeah, he would love it. But he's 75. Come here, buddy.
Yeah. All right. Coleman, what's something you've heard recently that's mentally been powerful for you? What's a quote you've heard recently or a talk you've heard recently that's been really helpful for you?
Eric Thomas. You ever heard of Eric Thomas?
Oh, yeah. Eric Thomas is fire.
So, he is one of the best, I feel like, motivational speakers. And sometimes whenever I'm doing a workout, I'll just listen to some of his speeches. And they go, like, it is absolutely amazing. And I wouldn't say that it's necessarily just one quote that he says. But I think it's just his overall story about grinding as a kid, making it into college, playing for Tennessee, I believe it was, getting a crazy injury that was near death, and then still being able to, do what he does.
Wait, who you talking about?
Huh? Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas is different. You're talking about you're talking about somebody else, but I know you're talking about the two guys, but they're both incredibly good. You're talking about Inky Johnson. You're talking about Inky Johnson. Inky Johnson had you start saying Tennessee, I'm like, that's Inky Johnson. But they're both great. Eric Thomas and Inky Johnson, they're both fire.
Oh, yeah. Inky Johnson, that's what it was. But, yeah, I mean, listening to his story is just absolutely crazy. And it's just inspiring, honestly. So, like, sometimes I don't even think you need a quote to live by. But, I mean, I've been saying on the last couple Ironmans, the one that I love is day one, not one day. Like, that's right. One of the best.
That's The Rock. He talks about that a lot. Yeah. But here's a good one from Socrates here. I like this as well. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy, not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Tell you, there's a truth. The best way to get rid of a bad habit is to replace it with a good habit, not to eliminate the bad habit, but replace it. Because after a while, it goes away. It's like, if you want to stop smoking, start chewing gum, because that's a great transition. Keep your mouth moving, but get rid of that. That's why quitting smoking alone. Or if you want to quit drinking, you need to replace it with something else. Like maybe it's water, or maybe it's a Diet Coke, or something that's reasonably healthy, but something that obviously won't get you drunk if you're trying to stay away from that. All those things are really important to replace the bad with something that's better.
And what do they say?
For sure.
It takes 90 days to create a habit or something, right?
I heard 21 to establish it, another 21 to cement it. But
Oh,
90 sounds harder.
It definitely does. A little bit more time. Hi, buddy.
A little more time. Yeah. So here's another one for us. Like, we're really bad about snacking at night. You know, like having brownies or having whatever. We're just a sweet tooth family. Like, I don't know if anybody can relate to that. We love sweet tooth. That's why I still have a little spare tire around here. But what we started doing is we started finding healthier options that we can eat at night, which I think is really, really powerful. Ooh, another quote by Ayn Rand. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Who's going to stop me? It's usually us.
I would say it's usually you.
We're the ones
that's usually the biggest one right there.
Yeah, it's usually us. We're the problem. Once you got your own way, man, it's amazing what you can do.
Cue Taylor Swift, I'm the problem. The problem's me.
Oh my God.
Hi, it's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah. It's me. Hi. I think I got it backwards. I'm the problem. It's me. Yeah. I've only heard that song twice. Got to work on it. I'm not very good at it yet.
It's okay if you've listened to it on repeat.
Well, I will if my kids are around. It seems like Taylor Swift's like always to in the car. Just that particular song, I haven't heard it quite as much.
Every time.
Hey, speaking of singing, I'm excited because in 2 weeks we have our Ambassadors of Harmony Christmas concert, The Sounds of the Seasons. 4 shows in St. Louis at the University of Missouri St. Louis. So if you're in St. Louis and you're listening to this, go pick up your tickets to the Two Hill Performing Arts Center. Phenomenal show. 100 guys up there singing a cappella music songs. It's beautiful. Going to be fun. Go to AOH.org/Christmas. All right.
It's actually titled Pitch Perfect 4.
Pitch Perfect 4. That's right. And we do have the Visions of Harmony, the ladies' chorus here in St. Louis. So we could actually do a little bit of that. We could reenact some of that. Go back and forth on that. Oh, dude, let me tell you something about injuries. All right. I've been dealing with this tendonitis in my elbow for a while. But like every other guy out there, I haven't stopped what I was doing. I kept playing golf. I kept, lifting heavy things. I kept doing all this stuff. And over the break, I finally looked at Tammy, my wife, and I'm like, I'm injured. This is not good. It's not getting better. Like, a lot of things will just get better over time. This is not getting better. It's just continuing to be bad. So I haven't gone to a doctor yet or a physical therapist. I may do that. But I did some online research on one of the best ways to recover is to not do anything. Do you know how hard it is to not use your left arm?
Yep.
Like, very, very difficult. I've had people like, hey, can you give me a hand with these chairs? And I'm like, yeah. And I walk over and I'm like, I can't lift these chairs. Like, I'm trying to lift one now.
Yeah.
And
rest really does fix all. Like, you just rest something and it helps immensely.
Yeah, it's powerful. So I'm not using that as an excuse not to work out or not do something. I can still walk, I can still run, I can still jump, but I'm not lifting anything for a while. I take some ibuprofen, icing it now, and it's getting better because golf season's over here in St. Louis. As you guys might be aware, it's currently 38 degrees, and that's no place to be playing golf. So golf season's over for 3 or 4 months. So I figure if I want to play next year, take a month or 2 off and really let this thing heal, build the muscle back up in January, February. It'll be all right.
Oh, yeah. So a little off topic. Now that we are officially in Christmas season, now that Thanksgiving is over.
We've been in Christmas season 2 months. What are you talking about?
I know, and it's wrong. But
again.
What is the movie? What is the best holiday movie?
Oh, man, this is a tough one, dude. I love the fact that Natalia just said Die Hard. I do love the fact she just said that.
I got into this argument this weekend. That's not a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie.
Oh,
it's been argued for many years.
No, it's not.
It takes place during Christmas time, and he saves the day.
Listen, I have followed polls on this for years of people asking, is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And it is either split down the middle or even in favor of it being a Christmas movie, Coleman, according to public opinion. So I don't know what to say on that.
Good thing I don't trust the public.
All right, so Christmas movies, okay. So the one there's 2 that we probably think of first when we think of Christmas movies, although we watched about 20 of them. along with all the Hallmark movies that come out as well. And I put Hallmark at the very bottom of the list of all these, just my opinion. Yes. We think of White Christmas, classic Christmas movie with Bing Crosby, because we like to sing and dance, so that's important for us. And then we think of Elf, because for some reason that just gets us every time. Elf is such a good Christmas movie. So those are the two primary ones. You tell us yours, and then we'll keep talking about it.
So it's actually funny. That was the first movie that we watched after Thanksgiving was Elf. So I'd say that's got to be in my top 3. But for me, number 1 is A Christmas Story. Like that.
Oh, we watched that one for the first time this year. The girls did. They hadn't seen it yet.
Movie.
Yeah, that movie is great. So quotable. Yeah. Instant classic. Like
they loved it.
The Grinch.
I've seen.
And,
Elf. The Grinch. Yes.
Like those are my 4 right there.
Which one though? Which Grinch? There's multiple.
The Jim Carrey Grinch.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
So much better than
the Jim Carrey one.
That's
right. Oh my gosh.
I have that one on DVD. That version of the Grinch has lived in my mind forever since I first watched it. I quote it as the most random things. My sister is the only one that understands me. Yeah. But I love everything about that movie. I watch way too many movies to honestly have a top pick. One that I used to go to pretty often was Christmas with the Cranks. I don't know if you guys have seen this one.
Oh yeah, that one's great.
That's a good one.
I heard somebody say that Father of the Bride is a Christmas movie, even though it's a great movie. I never thought about it as a Christmas movie, but
I don't even know.
Not. Oh my gosh, that's actually a hilarious movie. Steve Martin. Okay, what about the Santa Claus franchise?
Love the first one.
Yeah.
I think it kind of dies a little bit after.
Yeah, first one's good, classic. Second one's okay. I thought the third one was stretching for dollars. That's what I thought they were doing on that one. Have you seen what's the new one? Christmas Chronicles with Russell.
No.
What's the name?
Russell.
That one's good.
Not Crow.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say the same thing. No. Kurt Russell. That's right. Yeah. Christmas Chronicles. That's a good one. Let's see. What else?
We were talking about this the other
Christmas
day.
Movies.
There's really no. Okay. So when Elf came out,
Charlie Brown Christmas.
You knew instantly it was going to be a classic. There has not been any other Christmas movie since that is like, wow, this is.
You're right. Nothing's 20 years old.
Must watch. Yeah.
You're right. And you want to know something interesting about The Elf? They gave that movie to Jon Favreau to direct because nobody in Hollywood thought it was going to be a success. Nobody.
Yep.
They filmed almost all of it in Canada, in Vancouver, and other places. Because, I mean, it was low budget, dude. Nobody thought it was going to be a success. Because at that time, Will Ferrell wasn't even proven. He was an SNL actor. He wasn't who we know now. And so they gave it to Jon Favreau. He put in Will Ferrell, got a few other people in there. Marianne Masterson.
All right.
He wasn't even the first choice. Chris Farley was originally casted for it.
Really? That would have been funny too, but I think I like the Will Ferrell version a lot.
Oh,
have you guys ever seen the movie Last Holiday with Queen Latifah?
No, I have not seen that one.
Oh my god!
I like Queen Latifah a lot, but I have not seen
such a great. I'm gonna say that actually is my top favorite movie. That one, and I just love Queen Latifah movies. Last Holiday, and then I think she's in a movie called Mr. Right. That's not a Christmas movie, but those two are my go-to. I love them so much.
Interesting. No, I have not. I haven't seen either of those. Man, I'm gonna have to check that one out. Put the links in there somewhere so we can find these things. Those will be good. So all good. All right, folks. Well, listen up. We're coming up on the end of our 30 minutes. A lot we covered today. Some good quotes, good reminders to get out of your own way. We're usually the problem. That's kind of how it works. Also, don't wait until New Year's to start your resolution. Starting today, we got 5 weeks until New Year's. And what if you got to 2024 and you're already 5 weeks into a new routine? Oh, look at the dogs, and you gotta work out with your furries, your furry family.
They're going crazy.
Those guys are about to go at it. You know, we only have Tiger, and somebody mentioned to us the other day that we should get him a friend, and I just don't know that I can do it. I know it looks cool. You guys got 2 dogs, but I just don't think we can do it. We're just going to have to go with the one. But work out with your furry friends. Get started now. Don't wait till the New Year's. Remember, we're going to take a couple weeks off. We'll be back strong in 2024 with more Iron Minds. We're going to have update to the website, some new gear to pick up for the new year, ironminds.io. And until now, between now and then, who knows? Maybe I'll have a better physique by the time we get to New Year's. We got some goals to set here, so I'm not even going to do that because I'm so weak right now. It's just not even good. All right, everybody, we will see you again. This is Iron Minds. That's Coleman. I'm Trey. Peace out. See ya.